See? There it is.
Woo!
Showing some skin.
Oh, looks like I'm humping you from here.
I can tell you're the one that's always dominant.
Ow!
That one didn't hurt.
What's up, everybody?
Hey, y'all!
I'm Chad.
And I'm Brittany, and we're the New Tribe, and we're bringing you the
New
Real.
Real.
That's raw. That's rugged.
What's up?
Right here.
What's up?
Right now.
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah,
What's
yeah,
up?
yeah.
What's up, guys?
How y'all doing?
It's time.
We're back with some Tom.
We back on that Tom Mac shit.
Yeah, we had some withdrawals from Tom.
That's right. Oh, good pun. Up top. I don't think so. Guys, we missed another Tom Friday.
Yes.
We apologize for that. One of these
This
days
was
we're gonna.
our internet this time.
It was our internet.
Oh my gosh.
Our internet is crap, so we are starting a GoFundMe to start a internet provider that can actually keep up with something other than dial-up speeds in our area.
Yeah,
because
if you would like to help, let us know.
God, it is ass here.
Yes,
I'm not
it's
kidding.
Bad. It's bad. There was a lot of really bad weather last weekend. That should not, I mean, with the times today, that should not matter, but we're like, you know.
It's
like dial-up internet here sometimes.
when it rains or when it's windy out, we
when
get
it rains,
crap, dude.
it
So
pours.
regardless, guys, we missed another Tom Friday. We're going to try when he does his next Friday drop. We're going to try to cover it live. That's been the plan for the last two, and we missed it.
Yeah.
So
We're just going to flow with it.
yeah, so guys,
See if it all works out.
as soon as you hear of his next drop, or anytime you hear of his drop, if you guys can come to our comment section or hit us up in the community tab or on our Patreon, let us know. That way we can get a live set up so we can come and chill with you guys live and witness the greatness that is Tom MacDonald live. That's right. So
That'd be fun.
this
Take
one
your time.
is withdrawals finally.
Yes.
Not that, I mean, that sounds awful because I'm saying finally withdrawals.
Yeah.
But it's finally we get to cover the reaction or the video, the reaction to the video of withdrawals.
And I seen him posting on his community that this is one of his most important stories that he's wanted to tell.
Yeah.
And he was a little nervous to release this. You know, it's because it's very, what's it called?
It's important. It's
yeah, important, but it's
sentimental or
emotional.
Yeah, very emotional. Very
cut.
Guys, if you have not yet subscribe to our channel, please do.
Yes, and ring the bell so you know when we drop that ish that you guys like.
I highly recommend that you do, and the reason I say that is because I just like saying the word highly. I like saying highly recommend, like my recommendation means something, so it's fun to say.
You sound so royal.
Just fun to say, guys. If you haven't, do it, because we got all kinds of fun shit coming up,
Yeah, we
guys.
got all kinds of stuff going on over here. That's why I said ring the bell so you know when we drop the stuff you guys like, because we know that some people like, you know, NF, some people like Tom, some people like Ali Batas, and we got
balls.
You know, all these journeys and rabbit holes we're going down. So
Holes.
make sure that you know when we're dropping your favorite stuff.
Holes.
Your favorite holes.
Sorry. Yeah, I just hear the word holes and I can't help it. All right, you ready to do this, Mama?
Put something in it.
Up top, down low, in the hole.
Okay, I get it. It sounded like a screeching.
No, I'm just saying, man.
Animal.
That's a pretty good hole noise. I'm digging the hole noise. This is Tom MacDonald.
Withdrawals.
Let's do this.
The doctor said to talk to him if I wanted to get off my meds, but I never called his office and poured the bottle in the garbage can. I'm stuck in this apartment and I'm anxious like the cops are here. I tried to call like all my friends, none of them are answering. Is this the moment where I can't control it? Got no appetite, I guess the party's over. I can't sleep at night and I keep rolling over, cause my skin is itchy and the paranoia got me worried sick and it is so annoying. I've been throwing up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the
Man,
the right things to do are the hardest choices.
I tell you what, man,
that is some truth.
He
right
went
there.
straight into this, like in the deep end. You want to talk about jumping into it?
Tom
you know
always goes into every topic raw,
and
I love that about him.
I do.
Yes.
I do. I'm the first thing you notice turning this on is the emotion,
the anguish,
just in his, without even hearing his voice, the emotion that you see on his face.
Yep.
And I know a lot of people personally that have had these same issues, and I have nothing but empathy,
sympathy,
and respect at the same time for the people that really are going through this kind of stuff because they're trying to put themselves back on track.
They're trying to get to the other side.
And they're trying to, they're trying to get through whatever has put them, in this position in the first place. Yes. And that takes more courage than I think a lot of people out there know.
Well, yeah, because people get so dependent on these things. And this can be anything. It doesn't even have to be drugs
physical,
per se.
Yeah,
yes, it can be food. It can be it can even be social media.
Yes.
People are addicted to that. It could be a toxic relationship.
Yeah, addiction is addiction. It just is. It is what it is.
Yes.
And
anything that's bad for you.
Yes, and the withdrawals, like the ones he's kind of referring to so far in this song, are from what I have been able to understand, are just brutal.
Yes.
And I have a hard time sleeping at night if I've got a lot on my mind, so I can't imagine having your body going against you, your mind
physically
going against you, and everything. You know what I mean? It's got to be brutal.
avoid it? The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I need a donor? Liver failing from the liquor pouring, while the room is spinning. It ain't vodka soda. What is almost killing me is being sober. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawal. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists. My arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to tear with this. Addiction placed my parents in. I'm scared repair will never fix the voluntary negligence, the wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me.
Wow. The wear and tear my errors did. They almost had to bury me.
Yes. I love, and he's showing his tattoo that says "See you tomorrow." Oh, I love this. I love how he can be so blatant with the topics and the truth, like we were saying, but yet he can be so artistic in the way that he puts this out, like in poetry, like form. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
wow, that's
this
deep,
one,
guys.
yes, this one hits really, really. I think this one hits home for a lot of people. This is an epidemic in our world, not just our country. It's in our world.
Absolutely.
And it's so sad because the shit, it's illegal, but yet they put this shit right in front of your face on purpose because they don't want you to beat the systems.
Absolutely.
They want you to stay in it because that benefits them.
Anything. And he talks about alcohol in here, and anything that you can buy legally, I don't think should be able to do this to you.
No.
I really don't. And don't get me wrong, I'm not this straight edge, walk the line, anti-alcohol. I'm not that guy.
No.
But I just don't think that they should be able to pick and choose what they say you can have and what you can't have.
Exactly.
If it's bad for you, it's bad for you. It's
Yes.
bad for you. Yes, if you're an adult, you should be able to choose what you do with your body. I
firmly believe that.
I do believe
Yes.
that. But at the same time, I don't think they should encourage or give you such an easy option to pick something
that you could become dependent upon.
Alcohol addiction.
Same with the pharmaceutical companies.
Alcohol addiction, if you can't just, you know, depending on how far you are into that addiction, you can't just quit.
No.
You know, that shit could kill you.
That's what he was talking
just
about.
Quitting, you know what I mean? So
he said that's the one thing, the soberness, what he's searching for is the one thing that's actually killing him.
Yeah.
When you first start to go through it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And there should be nothing that is that available for people, especially at the young age of 21, and you're so excited to reach that age so you can finally drink legally. And thank God I was already done with my party phase at that point.
Yeah.
Mine was very short-lived, and then I had a baby, which really did save me.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, I can't help but feel for him. And I really feel like, and you guys could probably correct me or point me in the right direction for what I'm going to say, is because I don't know a whole lot about Tom yet, is I'm thinking now he's in a good spot, yes? And this is more of a story that he's telling from something that he has went through,
and now he can
help in the past,
with it.
And now he can, now he doesn't necessarily have to deal with what he's going through here. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, in the comment section, but that's what I'm thinking.
They almost had to bury me. Is this the moment where I screw up and relapse? Waste all my money on rehab. Can't take a pill from the doctor to relax. Lash out in anger whenever I react. Feel like a weak man, I don't want to be that. Living every day to get a buzz on the weekend. I'm in the deep end, fighting with demons. Trying to stay clean, I just really need a reason. My bones are shaking in my hands and feet. I see my rib cage, but I can't eat. I still wake up panicking, so I can't sleep. I just sit in the bathtub and try to breathe. Talk about pitfalls, surrounded by brick walls. This is what kids call withdrawals. Deleted every number from my phone, I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. I've never felt this bad before. I don't know if I'll make it. Don't have the strength to get off the floor right now, but I'm hoping and praying.
Wow, man, this is super deep, man.
It's super deep. I'm really feeling a lot of empathy here.
Yeah.
A lot of empathy.
Man, I can't express enough though the happiness, that I do feel knowing that he's put himself in a better place and seeing the success and the recognition that he deserves.
Yes, he was saying he just needs a reason to stay sober and not relapse. Obviously he has found his reason, and that's why he's saying he is so I feel so happy to see.
Yes, because I mean, I am, guys, I don't know, those of you that are that understand astrology, I am a Pisces sun with a Cancer moon. That's a kind of a double water sign. And
water is the emotional
anybody that knows anything about it, might call me a crybaby or something along those lines, but I have a lot of empathy for people, and when I see stuff like this and I feel things like this, I try to shift that perspective into something positive. And like what I'm seeing right now is it's you can't help but feel for the guy and the shit that he went through, but being able to feel the shift into the positive for his success that he's got now, the fact that he's clean now and he's sober now and he's happy and he's got such a good support system with his woman, you know what I mean? That makes me feel good. So I'll take those empathetic feelings, those feelings of sorrow that I get from watching this video and shift them to that perspective.
That's a great way of thinking. Great way of
thinking. But I'm hoping and praying. My whole life I wanted more. This might be the end, but now I've had too much fun. It's over now. I loved what I hated. Deleted every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. delete every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends.
I love the hook that he
That's
did on
what I
this
was
one.
getting ready to say.
Oh my gosh,
The
the
hook
harmony
was
and
badass.
melody that he created with his
It
voice.
was badass.
Oh my gosh, it really, really put the real feel into this song.
Oh, it made it.
Really
The
did.
hook
Yes.
made it on this, and
Yes.
I've seen people say that he gets a lot of kind of friction from people with his hooks, and I've even made a comment here and there
In the beginning.
about not liking one of his hooks or something like that.
Yeah.
But this hook really made this
Yes,
song.
it
He
did.
did a fucking
I
hell of a
love the
job
hook.
on this song,
Yes.
and there's nothing else I can say about it other
He
than
does such a
thi-
great job in his videos too.
Yeah.
Like his acting. I think
Yeah,
it's
I know.
because I think it's because his songs are so real.
Yeah.
And like he's really writing from his own experiences, so he can really portray those emotions because he's been through it.
Yeah, I've been I straight ride for his videos. I
Yes.
love the way they do his videos. His woman has such a good vision,
Yes.
as well as him. I'm not saying
Yes.
it's all on her, but she does such a good job with the videos.
Yes.
They both do such a good job with putting these ideas together for these songs that really have a lot of ass behind them,
Yeah, a
for
lot of
lack of
depth.
better
a
words.
lot of depth, a
And
lot of
they
emotion.
take these videos and and you're talking like they work with minimal,
Yes.
minimal stuff, like the one light on some of them,
Yes.
one room, that they're doing this stuff at their house, and that's just amazing
Yes.
that they can do what they do with what they've got and
Yes.
make it this badass.
Yes.
That's the best way I can
yes,
put
the
it.
videos have just as, even though they're so simple, they have just as much depth because of what the emotions that they show.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
And that's why it works with the songs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls,
Hog
hangover
family,
gang.
what's up, guys?
Yes.
It is time for
Bar of the day.
Bar of the Day. You guys know.
It's kind of hard to get so hype about this one because the song was
It is.
such
That's
a
what I mean.
deep emotional song.
That was like
yeah.
trying to be hype about Bar of the Day
Yeah.
when you're just
We're
like.
still hype about it though because this.
I'm hyped because
this
this was a
was-
badass
yes,
track.
it really
Regardless
was.
of the subject matter, he killed this track.
Yes.
He killed
That's when
the
you
message.
know it's a good artist.
Yes.
It was motivational.
Absolutely.
Inspirational.
Absolutely,
Yes.
guys. And with that being said, our bar of the day has got to happen no matter what the topic of the song is.
Yep.
All right, guys, if you don't know what bar of the day is, it's where I myself, Brittany, we will pick our favorite bar of the song or the bar that stood out to us most, what bar we felt the most. We will let you know what that bar is
And why?
and why. And then after that, guys, you are tasked with the exact same thing, but you go down to the comment section, hit it with the hashtag,
BOTD.
let us know what yours was
Yep.
and why.
And if you guys don't want to get very vulnerable with this one and speak about these things outwardly, because I understand why, like I was saying,
Absolutely.
this stuff is put in front of our face, but yet, and it's to keep us in the systems. But a lot of stuff, this stuff you want to keep kind of private, and that's why it can be so hard to get help with this kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
Especially if you've got children or anything like that. So I understand. So if you want to actually give us your bar of the day or just talk, we have an email.
That's right.
That is.
It is official new tribe.
At gmail.com.
You can hit us there. Anybody, especially anybody that's struggling with this kind of thing, if you're going through this right now and you need somebody to talk to, you want to reach out, holler at us.
There's no judgment here.
Absolutely not. If you guys don't want to holler at us, make sure you talk to somebody.
Yes.
Because it is going to get better.
Yes.
Period.
And talking about it really, really does help. And if you feel like
Absolutely.
you just have nobody to talk to, at least start journaling because they can really get it off your chest and really help you find some clarity with your
Absolutely.
thoughts.
But regardless, guys, we are here. Yes, it might take us a day or two or whatever to get back to you. We are super busy, but
Yes.
don't fret. We will read your message and we will respond eventually.
Yes.
All right, guys, I'm going to do... Actually, I'll tell you what. We're going to let ladies go first on this one. Her bar actually comes first in the song. So, Britt, what is your bar of the day?
Okay. Mine is, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices.
That is one of the most powerful one-liners that I have heard him
Tom
say
has
as
some of
of
the
late.
best one-liners that are just full
They make
of
you
truth.
they make you just be like,
It's those like one-liners you see like that are in history
Yeah.
that the greats have said.
it's like
or
the, like the cartoons when the light bulb
Yes,
pops.
or like a
You know
spiritual
what I mean?
guru would
It's-
say this.
Yes, like some shit you would hear from Gandhi
Yes.
or something like that, guys.
Yes.
And, you know, the right things to do are the hardest choices is it is very true, but at the
Yes.
same time, it's wrong. And let me explain that. It's very true in this situation, the way he's talking about it.
Yes.
When you're in this place and you're doing something like this, the right things to do
Self-sabotage.
are the hardest choices. But once you get yourself into
The
a
right
positive mindset and that place in life where you want to be, or at least on that path where you want to be, those right things to do are going to be easier and
Yes.
easier to do as you go.
They'll
Those
start to go with
choices
the
are going
flow.
to get easier,
Yes.
and before you know it, it ain't no thing to,
Yes. It won't be even a thing in your head. It won't be a choice
Absolutely.
or a fork in the road you have to choose. You'll just be walking your path.
Absolutely. All right, let's hear this bar the way Tom MacDonald intended it.
Let's hear it.
Went up, it looked like motor oil, but I chose to quit and now I can't avoid it. The right things to do are the hardest choices. Is this the moment when I
And you hear the way he puts that
Yes.
emotion
Oh,
into
yes.
that bar, and he did that throughout this whole song, guys.
I love it.
This is not acting from this
No.
guy. He's not acting these
He
out.
speaks from experience.
This, you can tell this comes from
The heart.
that deep place in you to where it makes you feel like that when it's coming out. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
And that's what's so great about him is he's so authentic.
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
For me, guys, my bar of the day, you guys are going to be shocked. It's the chorus.
I usually go with the chorus.
That's right, guys.
I wanted to, too.
I'm going to redeem myself for you guys thinking that I didn't like Tom's hooks, because on the contrary, I like a lot of Tom's hooks.
Mm-hmm.
There was just that one that just didn't really fit my
That's
style.
just personal
but that was
preference.
just off that one song. All the other ones I've heard have been perfect.
Yep.
This one right here, so perfect it made my bar of the day, guys. So I'm telling you, you know what I
Go,
mean?
Tom.
The chorus, guys. Delete every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish I was drunk with all my friends. I'm going to beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. The reason I like this so much, guys, is the contradiction that you're hearing in it. The back and forth that you're hearing
That's
in
what
it.
addiction is.
That's the first part, just in the lyrics. Not to mention the fact that he delivered it perfectly.
Oh
The
my
harmonization,
gosh,
the
yes.
melody he put it
Yes,
through.
it was beautiful.
Nailed it.
Painfully beautiful.
Absolutely nailed it. But when you hear it, okay, the positivity, I'm 100% doing this. I'm deleting every number from my phone. I'm staying home tonight.
Yes.
But the contradiction of, man, I wish I was drunk with all
Yeah.
my friends.
Yes,
That's
it's hard.
That
That's
if
what-
that doesn't explain it right
Yes.
there, I don't know what does.
It goes with what my bar of the day was.
And then it's
the
going
right
to be,
things are the
you
hardest
know,
choices.
I'm going to beat it or I won't, and overdose. Like I'm going to or I'm not. Like there's that contradiction
Yep.
again. And then I really wish I was high with all my friends. And you can't help but think of looking a little bit deeper into it, and if Tom didn't write lyrics from there and that was the end of this, I would like to think that the only reason he's saying the really wish I was high with all my friends is just because he wanted to be around some
Yes.
people at that, and he
Yes.
would actually prefer
He just needed better friends.
he would actually prefer not to be high. He would prefer just to be with his friends
and high on life.
or something like
Yes.
that. That's the way
True
I would like to
connection.
see that go
Yes.
if, there was no Tom MacDonald and that story wasn't already written.
True connection and true love
Yeah.
can make you feel high on life because we experience it every single day.
Absolutely.
And that's what helps us stay sober and not, want to go after anything like this in life. We've been there. We've been young. We've been dumb.
Yeah.
But luckily, like I said, I had a baby really young. Not really young, 20, but still that's pretty young. So that really saved me and made me start to walk my path at that moment.
Been there, done that, send the bitch home. All right, guys, let's listen to the chorus, My Bar of the Day, and how it was meant to go with Tom.
Needed every number from my phone. I'm staying home. Really wish that I was drunk with all my friends. I'm gonna beat it or I won't and overdose. Really wish that I was high with all my friends. Never cared for therapists. My arrogance embarrassing. It isn't fair to
Wow, that was good, man. I like, and what's crazy is you know, this isn't the type of song that I would jam, obviously, because it's one of those songs that puts you in a certain mindset and a certain headspace. But just the sound of it, he nailed. First of all,
I was sitting here going like this.
He did it perfect.
The melody and the harmony.
The hook drives it, but the verses really nailed down the emotions and the message as to what he's getting across.
I feel like this shows another side of how he is one of the greatest MCs.
Yeah.
Because a great MC is going to be versatile, and they're going to be able to show you any kind of emotion through their type of rapping.
Absolutely.
And I think that that's just amazing, just how much vulnerability he really put into his bars in this one.
Absolutely. All right, guys and girls, Hog family, Hangover gang, all you motherfuckers out there that have not subscribed yet, you guys, go down in the comment section, leave your hashtag BOTD and let us know what it was that touched you.
Let's get
and why.
deep with this one, just like Tom did.
Absolutely. And like Britt said earlier, if you really are, you know, if it's that personal to you and you don't want to, you know, pick that kind of bar because it hits too home or whatever, get at us. The email will be in the description. You guys holler at us, give us your bar of the day. We'll shoot the shit with you and you know, go from there.
No judgments.
Absolutely not.
Just love here.
Absolutely not, guys. We are going to take this time to first off thank each and every one of you for the support that you've shown us and the channel. It really does mean a lot to us.
You guys are awesome.
It is it's
flattering.
It's a feeling. You know, you can't hardly
describe
it when you wake up and you get to go through the comments and you see such outpouring of support from the Hog family and those of you,
the true connections we're building
that are literally, you know, giving us
the music is a bridge to these connections we're building, and that's amazing.
We want to return a little bit of that to you and let you guys know that you are very important.
Yes, and you are loved and you are beautiful, and make sure you get out today and do something that is all about you.
Absolutely,
guys. Not being a wife, not being, you know, mom, not being this or society, what they want you to be. You be who you want to be.
Absolutely, guys, and make every day count. You know what I mean? Like this
Live
song.
Live every day like it's your last day.
If this song doesn't put it into perspective for you guys, be thankful for this beautiful ride that we're all on called life. You know what I mean? Be thankful for it. Be thankful for the ups, the downs, the all-arounds, guys. Be thankful for the fact that we can sit here with this technology that we got, this social platform that we've got, and connect with people all over the world, all over the country.
Over any topic.
Absolutely. And make friends like we've made already. And the fact that we get to do that, that's one thing that everybody should be thankful for. We definitely are. All right, guys, that's it. The next one you hear from us, guys, is going to be back on Down the Rabbit Hole. I don't know where we're at, so we'll have to look at that. I have no idea what's coming up next, guys, but
we just did this house, so if he had a response to that, or if there's one specifically that goes next, let us know.
Whatever's after this house is what we're gonna do next from Tom. You guys will see that very shortly, but I can guarantee you what you'll see before that is whatever we put out tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Because all of you are gonna be back here watching what we put out tomorrow night too, right? Right. We guarantee you if you do, you will see me. And she'll probably be here. I mean, you know what I mean? She follows me everywhere. But regardless.
Probably looking a little different with my makeup and
regardless, we are both going to be just as
real. Peace, guys.